Ulterion made his way down the other side of the mountains of Skybound. He made his way onto a ship that was captained by Palms, a were-octopus who tried to eat him days earlier. After Ulterion outed him for secretly eating his crew, Palms decided to be rid of the conman, but that was a story for another day. Ulterion awoke on a beach, exhausted and waterlogged. Ulterion picked himself up and spat out some water.
I am back in Frankie Beans. I swear I will murder someone.
Ulterion wandered the beach, and wandered, and wandered. Ulterion didn't know how long he wandered the beach. He just knew it was too long, and too hot. Ulterion found a small village of stone huts with thatched roofs. He smiled.
Finally. Civilization.
Upon a second look, Ulterion saw that the huts were in a bit of disarray. He shrugged.
Ish.
Ulterion walked through the small village. As he looked around, he noticed that all the huts were small. Far too small for a human like Ulterion, who was not an impressive height himself.
Clearly humans don't live here.
He also noticed that no one was around. Ulterion heard something.
Borg, 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 borg. Borg.
Ulterion turned towards where the voice came from, but saw no one. He scratched his head.
I could have sworn.
Borg.
Ulterion spun around again,
Who's there?
but still found no one. He was getting worried.
I know someone is there. Show yourself.
A rabbit person suddenly appeared before Ulterion.
Ah!
Ulterion staggered back, tripped over a rock, and hit the ground, knocking himself unconscious. Ulterion awoke. He looked up to find several rabbit people looking down at him. Ulterion smiled nervously at his audience.
Hello?
The rabbit people led Ulterion through the town. They talked to him, but he understood nothing.
Excuse me, but I don't really speak your tongue.
A familiar voice entered Ulterion's head.
These are Haresians, you damn boy.
Ulterion managed to stifle a shock at the voice. He smiled to let the rabbit people know he was fine and muttered through gritted teeth.
I haven't heard from you in a while.
You ain't my biggest priority, boy.
Ulterion sneered.
I noticed.
If you get away, I'll tell you what I need. Here then what?
Ulterion rolled his eyes.
Will do.
The rabbit folk, or Haresians, gave Ulterion a tour of their village and explained everything. Even Ulterion understood nothing. Until night fell. The Haresians led Ulterion to an empty hut with some fat on the ground, indicating that was his bed.
Hordy dorkin, sprechen zordy dorky, hargy hordy horny horny, haggy hordy hordy, vorky, zazork, vor, dorky dork, roddy dork, bork.
Ulterion smiled nervously at his Haresian host.
Thank you.
The Haresian merely stared up at Ulterion with a curious expression on his face. Ulterion waved uncomfortably at the rabbit person.
All right, good night to you, sir, madam.
The Haresian host continued to just stare at Ulterion. Ulterion faked a yawn and gave his Haresian host a look.
Time for bed.
Ulterion nodded his head towards the door. The Haresian must have taken the hint because it left. Ulterion gave a sigh of relief.
Finally.
Ulterion got himself comfortable on his thatch bed, as comfortable as he could be. He was about to sleep when...
Wakey, wakey, boy.
Ulterion jumped to his feet.
Ah!
Ulterion composed himself.
Why does that still surprise me?
Ulterion talked to his bracelet, a gift from Bonefoot.
What do you want?
The Haresians were real nice to you there, then what, weren't they?
Ulterion shrugged.
They've been very hospitable.
Good there, then what? Good. I need you to rob them, boy.
Ulterion stared at the bracelet.
What?
Ulterion sneaked through the village as Bonefoot talked in his ear.
I visited these critters years ago here, then what?
Ulterion continued to sneak and whisper.
What's years ago? How old are you?
Stay on target there, then what?
Fine.
Ulterion found his way to the biggest hut in the village.
They keep it in the biggest hut. There, then what?
They keep what in the biggest hut?
Chocolate.
Ulterion stopped for a moment.
Chocolate?
Yes, Haresians make the best chocolate in the world, there, then what?
Ulterion looked around at the village, which didn't seem to be in the best of shape. He brought his attention back to the bracelet.
How?
Don't know, don't care. Just get it there, then what?
Ulterion managed to sneak his way into the biggest hut. There wasn't anything barring him, really. He saw a pile of chocolate that he looked on in awe.
Wow.
Ulterion clapped a hand on his mouth and looked around to make sure no one heard him. When he discovered no one, he gave a sigh of relief.
Shut up and do the job, Ulterion.
Ulterion started shoveling chocolate into one of his purses. Ulterion roamed the desert at night whilst eating his ill-gotten gain. The bracelet glows as Bonefoot speaks through it.
You get the chocolate there, then what?
Say, why did you have to be steal this from them?
Because those little bastards stole from me there, then what?
Really?
Yes. Didn't they rob you there, then what?
Ulterion looked surprised.
I don't think that...
Ulterion checked himself to find that his coin and several other items were missing.
Those bastards!
At least you have the chocolate there, then what?
Yeah, at least I have.
Ulterion looked into his purse to find that he had eaten all the chocolate. He looked up to the sky and screamed,
Damn it!